The Hungarian Grand Prix saw Nigel Mansell clinch the 1992 Drivers' Championship. Will it witness the coronation of a four-time champion in 2001? The crucial qualifying session saw Barrichello line up third behind Coulthard, who must beat pole sitter Michael Schumacher to keep alive his slim championship chances. A good start is a must here, and for Coulthard and Schumacher it's absolutely critical. The world champion gets one, but Coulthard is immediately challenged by Barrichello and drops to third. Disaster for the Scot. Catastrophe for Eddie Irvine, whose race lasts a matter of seconds. At the front, Michael Schumacher leads from Barrichello and Coulthard, while Montoya takes 8th place from Raikkonen. It's all going to plan for Ferrari as Coulthard is stuck in third and Ralph is fourth. His teammate struggles to keep Raikkonen ninth. Button is finding it hard to make any headway. A stop-go penalty for jumping the start makes sure of that. At least he gets a second chance, unlike Bertie, who has spun into retirement. Montoya has a setup problem, and just keeping the car on track is proving difficult. But he still has the wherewithal to stay 8th ahead of Raikkonen. Enrique Benoldi's error is beyond correction, and he's out of the race. The pit board makes enjoyable reading for Michael Schumacher, who's in a commanding lead. Barrichello's doing an excellent job of thwarting Coulthard's progress. Much to the chagrin of Ron Dennis and Adrian Newey. Their former world champion lies 6th behind Trulli and is closely followed by Heidfeld, Montoya and Raikkonen. The Finn tries an optimistic move down the inside, but pays for his desperation and now must fight off Heidfeld. Coulthard has closed right up with Barrichello, but as in Monaco, overtaking is nigh on impossible at the Hungaroring. The race leader comes in for his first stop. Schumacher temporarily drops to third behind Barrichello and Coulthard. Their stops will be crucial in deciding the Scots' championship fate. Barrichello makes his initial stop for fuel and new tyres, handing 2nd place to the Scot. But for how long? Raikkonen's possession of 6th could also be temporary, with more unforced errors like that. The pressure is now firmly on Coulthard and the McLaren mechanics. It looked to be a good stop, and it gets the job done. Finally, something for Ron Dennis to cheer about. At the front, Michael Schumacher comes up to lap Panis, while avoiding Jenson Button's stricken Benetton Renault. The young Brit's wretched season shows no sign of improving. Alonso spins out of 17th position, a rare mistake by the Rookie of the Year candidate. Another debutant is also having an off day. Montoya's incorrect setup is exposed as Schumacher effortlessly puts a lap on him. The Colombian is running in a far from trouble-free 7th. Further ahead, 5th-placed Hakkinen can afford to acknowledge his thousands of Hungarian fans. Michael Schumacher leaves the pits following his 2nd stop. His mechanics have done their bit, and the German shows no sign of letting the side down, as the championship is tantalisingly close. The Ferrari mechanics face a critical test, as 3rd-place Barrichello comes in for his final stop. Coulthard needs to put in some red-hot laps to guarantee 2nd place. The Scots' job hasn't been made any easier thanks to Barrichello's ultra-fast pit crew. Montoya struggles to stay ahead of Panis, but once again an ill-handling Williams diverts him onto the scenic route. Fortunately, Coulthard has been free of such distractions on the run-up to his most critical pit stop of the season. It's a good one. However, Barrichello is dangerously close. There's fractions of a second in it, but that's enough for Barrichello to retake second. Coulthard's relegation takes the pressure off Michael Schumacher, and the race leader can practically cruise to the line. Hydraulics failure ensures Trulli won't get that far. Panis BAR succumbs to electrical failure, while Häkkinen's race has livened up. The Finn puts Ralf Schumacher's defensive skills to the test as they battle for fourth position. Michael Schumacher is well in control on this tight, twisty track, and De La Rosa's lap Jaguar is yet another obstacle between Coulthard and staying in championship contention. Getting to grips with the new car has proved almost as big a hurdle for Prost debutant Heinz-Harald Frentzen. Michael Schumacher is just a few corners away from perhaps the most important victory of his career. The travelling tifosi rejoice as Michael Schumacher wins the Hungarian Grand Prix and equals Alain Prost's all-time record, and, most importantly, earns his fourth world title. Jean Todt and Ross Brawn start the party on the pit wall, while Schumacher receives early congratulations from Barrichello. The Parc Fermé is overflowing with emotion as Schumacher receives the accolades he deserves.
In such a moment, I'm probably not a bad racing driver, but I'm quite a bad person in finding the right words in such moments. So you have to forgive me. I can't say much more than it has been a beautiful weekend. I mean, we did everything we could have done. We have such a great crew. I mean, such a good team. I'm really in love with all of them, and it makes so much fun to work with them. It's their achievement, and I'm more than thankful to all of them.
The traditional Schumacher leap is fueled by the fact that Ferrari has retained their constructors' title, scoring nearly double the points of McLaren. Maranello's finest have crushed the opposition. Both championships have been wrapped up with 4 rounds to go.